Hey y'all, it's just come back to another video, and today's video is going to be a first impressions video. So I have some new products here that I want to try out for myself or that is new to the full community. So one of the main products that we're going to be talking about today are the Juvias Play Stick Foundation. So I got my hand on two of them. So if you want to see what I think about them and some other products that I'm trying out, then just definitely keep on watching, and I'll see y'all when this disaster starts. First, I'm gonna start with brows. I'm just gonna do my brows like I normally would. I don't have any new brow products. Okay, so I have two new eyeshadow palettes that are new to me right here. So I have the Jackie Aina and ABH collaboration palette right here. This retails for $45, but on Urban Outfitters they were having a 30% off sale, so I actually got her palette for $30. And then also they had the Alyssa Edwards palette on sale. This is also originally $45, but they had this on sale as well, and I got it for $31. So I picked up both of these palettes. I've been wanting both of these palettes, so I got them for a really good discount, so I'm super excited about that. So I want to basically use both of these palettes in this look. So I have already used the Jackie Aina's palette, but I only used a couple of shades. So this is the palette right here. I'm sure you guys already know how it looks. This looks right here. So if you have not picked it up, maybe this tutorial will help you know if you want to pick it up or not. The palette is freaking gorgeous. Is it worth the $45? Probably not. But is it worth $30? Then yes. So definitely try to get it if it's on sale. This is the Alyssa Edwards palette. It's so freaking gorgeous. Like, I've seen so many looks with this palette and I just have not got my hands on it, so I'm super excited about this. So this is this palette. So we're going to try to use both of these palettes in this look. So let's go ahead and get started. So first I'm going to go with the transition color, and I'm going to take the Alyssa Edwards palette in Ho. Really nice name for a shade. It's just this brown color up here. So I'm going to take this first as my transition color and just blend that out in my crease. This shade is really nice. It's literally basically my skin tone. So it's really nice to have a shade your skin tone, and it blends out so good. ABH shadows are really good. I have the Anastasia Subculture palette, and I have the Modern Renaissance, and both of those palettes are really good. So this looks nice. So next is going to, I don't know what type of look I'm going for. Next I'm gonna take the Jackie Aina's palette, and I'm gonna take the shade Supreme, this shade right up here, and I'm gonna use that as kind of like my second transition color. But I'm just gonna put it a little bit high just to bring in some of the pink that I'm gonna be using. Maybe we should do something that matches my hair. As you can tell, I have burgundy hair. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Something that matches my hair. So I'm going to mix the Alyssa Edwards palette, the Texas Made shade right here, and Jackie Aina's palette in the shade Credit down here. And that's just going to kind of give me a darkish, pinkish shade. So you still have pink showing through, but it still gives you some depth. I don't know why people don't mix shadows. Definitely mix shadows if you can't find a shade that you're exactly looking for. Definitely mix. Their shadows seem to be a little bit better than the Modern Renaissance, so they may have updated their formula. I'm not sure, but they're doing pretty good. I like this. So for our lid, I'm going to take the Jackie Aina's palette in Wigglies right here, and I'm gonna place that all over my lid. Ooh, yeah, ABH formula has definitely changed, because these shadows are nice. And I stopped like putting down concealer and stuff before shadows unless they're really sucky, because I've been liking a blended look lately and not so much cut crease looking. So seeing this formula, I may have to say that this palette is worth it. $45 is a lot of money though. And I know with me, I didn't want to spend the $45. So when I saw that it was 30% off, that's when I really hopped on it. So try to find it on sale, but the shadows are really nice, like really nice and pigmented. Okay, so I feel like I want to add some depth. So I'm going to go into the shade in the Alyssa Edwards palette called BBDC right there. And I'm going to put it kind of where I put that first mixed shadow at, like the outer inner area, just to add some more depth and a little bit more of a purple shade. Oh, that looks okay. This is perfect now. This is exactly what I was looking for. It looks so good. I'm just gonna go in and make sure that everything is blended. Make sure, you know, there's nothing harsh, and then we're going to move into the eyeliner. Going with my Hank & Henry eyeliner right here just to make my wing, and they probably going to come out crooked because I just cannot get this tape right, but it's fine if they do. So I'm going to use these luxury eyelashes in the style LE13 right here. You can get it from your beauty supply store. I don't have a new primer, so I'm just going to use my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer right here. So I picked up two new base products. So these are the Juvias Place Cream Stick Foundations. So I have the shade Genia and Sakota right here. So Genia is my shade. So this is how they look. They're just the orange with Juvias Place on it, and this is the product, so you get about that much. And these run for I think $16. So this is Genia. Watch it on the back of my hand. And then the other shade is Sakota, which I got for a contour. They look kind of like messed up already. I'm guessing because maybe the packaging isn't very ideal, but I noticed that. So these are the two shades on the back of my hand. So this is going to be my foundation shade. It's going to be my contour shade. So I'm first going to go in with my foundation shade. Okay, look like a pretty good match. Maybe a little bit dark, but you know I buy my foundations fairly dark. One, this is super creamy. Like, this is really creamy. Okay. I'm going to use a brush to blend this out. I just think that's just probably the best option. So I'm just going to blend. Okay, so one, the shade is pretty good. I can work with it. Yeah. The coverage is medium, and it's not super drying like some cream foundations or stick foundations. You have to like mix it with some oil or something like that. But with this one, you really don't have to. It pretty much does its job without you having to add anything to it. The finish is very similar to their liquid foundation. It's kind of like semi-matte, where it's not like super mattifying, but it's not oily or dewy. I have some spots that need some help this week. So second layer, let's see if it can layer. I think it does layer, yeah. And layering it pretty much goes to a medium to full coverage. Well, it can go about to full. It depends on your skin, like how much you need to cover. But this would pretty much be pretty full for me. As you can tell, it's not super drying. My pores are on 100 because they're just my pores. But it just looks really nice. It looks like skin. And that's what we want. We want our foundation to look like skin, but still have really good coverage. And the brush did amazing at blending it out. I don't know if a beauty blender will work better, but I don't use beauty blenders for foundation, so I just want to use it how I normally would use it. So this is how it looks. It looks really good. Okay, so of course I'm going to use Juvias Place concealer. So I'm going to use the shade 12 and 16 right here to highlight, especially because the foundation is a little bit dark. We really want to bring our skin tone back in. So I would probably definitely have to get a lighter shade for the winter time because this shade is just not the right shade for me. And I think it's a little bit, I think it oxidized a little bit too, but the concealer is blending out really nicely on top. So now let's contour. So I'm gonna take the stick. It's so creamy. Oh my God. Wow, it's so creamy. I'm gonna use another foundation brush to blend this out because my contour brush is already packed up. So nicely just blended. Like, wow, they just blended it super easily. So their formula is pretty much perfect for cream products because it's not too slippery, but it's also not too hard to blend out. Like, you saw how easy I just blended it out. That's crazy. That's pretty much ideal for cream products, for you to still be able to work easily with them. And this contour is perfect. I love the shade. So to keep up with Juvia's stuff, I'm actually going to use their setting powder because I feel like it will work best with their products. So I'm going with the Juvia's Place setting powder, and this is in Saharia. And I'm gonna use a brush today. I'm tired of messing up beauty blenders. Okay, so for blush, I picked up this Becca blush from TJ Maxx. It was $6.99, and it's in the shade Songbird, and this is really pretty blush right here. So we're gonna use this for blush today. Hopefully it's not too light. Ooh, yeah, it's dark enough. Yes, it's so pretty. Oh yeah, this is nice. And for setting powder, I picked up a new setting spray. Picked up a new setting spray from Physicians Formula. Right here, this is from TJ Maxx as well, $3.99. And this is the Insta Ready Setting Spray from Physicians Formula. So let's try this out. Okay, that brought me back because my face was looking super powdery and I was not feeling it, but it looks natural now. It looks pretty good. Okay, now we're gonna finish off the eyes. Let's take the Alyssa Edwards palette. And we're gonna take the shade BBDC that I used to make my outer V darker. We're gonna put that under our eye. Okay, for a highlight, I'm gonna use the Juvias Saharian Volume 1 palette. And I'm going to take shade Lila. And it's just this shade up here. Not too pigmented, but it's still a nice shade. And I'm gonna use that in my inner corner. Okay, and for lips, I'm gonna take these two products, the Nicka K lip liner, and then this soft cream lipstick from NYX in the shade London. So this is the end of the look. I don't really like it that much, and you probably can tell by how like I'm acting, but I don't really like it that much because I feel like the Juvia's Place setting powder doesn't seem to really set down my face really good. I love the Jackie Aina and the Alyssa Edwards eyeshadow palettes. They're really nice. They blend out really nice. They're super pigmented. They're easy to work with. Would I say they're worth the $45? I probably would have not bought these palettes for $45 unless it was like Christmas time and I had extra money. But since they were on sale, that's why I got them. So if you see them on sale, definitely pick them up. I love them a lot, and I definitely will be getting a lot of use out of these. I really like the Juvia's Place foundations. I feel like they're super easy to work with. They have pretty good coverage. They're biddable. And yeah, I like them. I just don't like the setting powder that I put on top of them. I really love the Becca blush. This shade, even though it looks kind of like pastel-y, not that pigmented and kind of ashy, actually came out really nice, and I really like how it looks. It looks really good on my skin. The setting spray I like too because it kind of helped with the powdery look from the setting powder, but it also did not make my face super matte. It kind of made my face like semi-matte, and I love that on my skin. So if you see this anywhere, I would recommend this as well. So that's all the products that I used today that were new. Like I said, I feel like I would like this look a lot better if I use a different setting powder or whatever. Maybe if my skin was not so acne prone right now, stuff will look better as well. But I just do not like the setting powder. I don't like it with the cream and maybe their concealer. So maybe I would try to use that setting powder maybe next time with a beauty sponge. But just the way I used it, I did not like it at all. And I hate my brows as well. I don't like my brows. They're too like boxy and stuff, and I just don't like them. So I'm gonna redo my makeup because I'm not gonna wear this out later on. But you guys now will see that everything that we do on YouTube, we do not like. Everything does not turn out how we want it to, and that's fine. We're human. So if you guys enjoyed this video and if you have any more products you want me to try out, definitely comment down below. Make sure that you don't forget to subscribe, become a part of the gang. Don't forget to also hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time that I upload, twice a week, hopefully. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.
Wanna warm me up? Man, I step in the yard, many girls them say I not bad.